What up, world, and welcome to another edition of the Living the Dream podcast. It's your favorite day of the week. It's hump day, and it's time to get that midweek motivation. It's your motivator, your inspirator, Coach Spaulding. And as always, I want to give a huge shout out to all the listeners for all the love and the support on the podcast. And for those of you who are new, man, y'all go ahead and hit that like button and that subscribe button so we can keep giving you this good motivation on a Wednesday basis. All right, so today we're talking about accountability, guys. Now, this is probably the biggest key to success, if not the most important key to success. Because when you're accountable, you take ownership of situations that you're involved in. You see things through, and you take responsibility for what happens, good or bad. Like, you don't blame others when things go wrong. Instead, you do your best to make things right. That's the true definition of accountability. So I'm telling you, if you got a dream or a goal that you're trying to accomplish, accountability is going to be key. It's going to be key. Now, I will say this, for those of you who don't know how to keep yourself accountable, you need to invest in an accountability partner. You need somebody that's going to remind you of the dreams and the goals you wrote down. You're going to need somebody that's going to be honest with you about your schedule. You're going to need somebody that's honest with you about your actions. You're going to need somebody that's going to be honest with you about the decisions you make on a day in and day out basis. It's good to have cheerleaders. It is good to have people that cheer you up and that pump you up and that make you feel good. It's good to have those people. But let's be real, you also need a coach. You need somebody that's going to hold you to the fire. You need somebody that's going to hold you accountable. So I'm telling you, if you need it, find an accountability partner. Find someone that's going to hold you accountable, no matter how it makes you feel. All right, so let's jump right into this thing. Principle number one, you got to be honest. You got to be honest. If you can't be honest with yourself, find somebody that's going to be honest for you. Find somebody who's not going to sugarcoat life for you and is going to give it to you as real as it needs to be given. And those are the people you keep around. Because I'm telling you guys, lying to yourself might get you there, but lying won't sustain you. I'm going to say that again. Lying might get you there, but lying won't sustain you. Success in life only comes when you're completely honest with yourself. That means setting aside your pride and admitting when you've made a mistake. Be completely honest about your actions. Be completely honest about decisions you make. Just be honest with yourself. All right, so principle number two, use your time wisely. Procrastination is a common way to avoid responsibility. It delays success as well as delays the problem being solved. You're leaving it for somebody else to fix. That's not taking accountability. You can overcome procrastination by identifying why you do it in the first place. Is it the dull task? Do you lack information or resources? Like, once you understand why you put things off, you can make the necessary steps to fix the problem in the first place. Now, I will say this, for all my procrastinators, do yourself a favor. Keep a to-do list. Keep a to-do list, man. Prioritize that to-do list by identifying the hard tasks and completing them first. It just makes it a lot easier for you to get through. Also, set time-bound goals. Setting yourself specific time deadline to complete tasks will keep you on track, which means you won't have time for procrastination. Make the most of your time and manage it carefully so that you don't take on too many tasks. Principle number three, you gotta learn how to make changes. Again, we're talking about ways to be more accountable. And in doing so, you have to be able to and willing to make the necessary changes. Accountability can open up some powerful learning opportunities. When something hasn't gone as planned, ask for feedback and look for ways to do things differently in the future. Reflect on your actions. Spend some time at the end of the day running through a few of these simple questions like, what could I have done differently today? In time, you'll build new skills and better ways to deal with difficult situations. But you gotta be willing to make the changes. You gotta be willing to make the changes. Again, accountability is key. So do me a favor, be honest. Take ownership of what's happening as a result of your choices and actions. Use your time wisely. Make the most of the time and manage it carefully so that you don't take on too much. And last, make changes. Think carefully about situations where you didn't take responsibility but should have. These mistakes and failures can be valuable teaching tools. It's your motivator, your inspirator, Coach Spaulding. And as always, have a great rest of the week and make the rest of your life the best of your life.